What's up, Marvel fans? Welcome back to another ranking video. So today I'm going to go through my top 7 ranked MCU trilogies. This is going to go from number 7 all the way to number 1. So before I start this video, I just want to know what's your ranking of these trilogies, and I just want to know what film trilogy in this trilogy do you love? That was a handful to say. But we're getting right into the ranking video. But of course, first, if you want to see more comic book rankings or just anything comic book related, or also Star Wars videos, as I've started doing Star Wars videos now, please say you make sure you like and subscribe. But let's get right into the ranking. At number 7, I have the Thor trilogy. Now, the Thor trilogy is a bit mixed. I do like Thor Ragnarok. It is my favorite film. Thor Dark World, I think, is a bit underrated, but it's not my favorite. But Thor, the first Thor, is very bland and very boring. I cannot watch it. So that's why it's number 7. And number 6, I have the Captain America trilogy. Now this is not including the new one. This is the Steve Rogers one. And I do enjoy Captain America, but he's not my favorite character. But Captain America, the first Avenger, was a solid film. Solid introduction to the Captain America character. I loved meeting Peggy Carter, seeing Tony Stark's dad, meeting Red Skull and the Hydra team. Captain America: The Winter Soldier was a very good film. I love seeing Bucky Barnes, which I forgot to mention. I love seeing him in the Captain America as Avenger. Winter Soldier was a phenomenal film. I love seeing Bucky Barnes in action, seeing the dynamic for Bucky and Steve Rogers, and love seeing Natasha and some of the other Avengers in this kind of film. But Captain America: Civil War has to be my favorite, because I love how the Scarlet Accords made them break up. We see what Captain America's side thinks, and what Iron Man thinks, and basically making everything now very serious and very suspenseful. And I love seeing Baron Zemo as the villain. I was so happy he was back in Falcon and the Soldier. I really hope we see more of him. But that was the Captain America trilogy. And number 5, I have the Ant-Man trilogy. Now, I love Ant-Man. He's one of my favorite characters. Ant-Man 1, solid film. It's a really good film. I love the friendship with the characters. The villain, the Yellow Jacket, he was really good. He was way stuff in Quantumania though with MODOK. Didn't need that. But Ant-Man and the Wasp, I actually do love that film. I do love Ghost in it. I love seeing the Quantum Realm expanded, and that post-credit scene in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh, when that came out, I was shocked. But I have to say, Quantumania might be my favorite, because I love seeing this is kind of a serious one, because we see Kang trying to kill the gang. And surprisingly, Scott Lang's friend isn't in it. I don't know why he's not in it, but I just love seeing the whole film being set in the Quantum Realm. The Quantum Realm looks gorgeous. I want to see more of it, and Kang. I do agree. Kang is wasted off now that he's not in any of the movies now, but hopefully they bring him back somehow. But that was the Ant-Man trilogy, and number 4, I have the Iron Man trilogy. Now, I do love the Iron Man trilogy. I do love them. But I'm gonna say Iron Man 1, really good film. Iron Man is so good. It was the first MCU film to start this whole cinematic universe. Robert Downey Jr. is always going to be the best actor to play Iron Man. Iron Man 2, kind of wasted in kind of a little waste of the character. Because the villain in this film, Whiplash, he's a bit basic. And having I've forgotten his name. I forgot the other villain. I forgot his name. He was annoying. I didn't really like him. Seeing Natasha, seeing some of the other characters, seeing Tony struggle, I enjoyed that. Seeing what he's like after the Avengers film. But Iron Man 3 has to be my favorite. But here's a hot take. I do think it's a Christmas movie. I do watch it every Christmas. And I just can't wait to see. And I do love the villain is. and I just loved everything about it. Seeing more Tony, seeing more Tony's life, just seeing everything. So that's why Iron Man is at number 4. But at number 3, I have the Deadpool trilogy. Now that Deadpool Wolverine came out last year, came out. Deadpool 1, I love that film so much. Deadpool is on my list of favorites. Him and Spider-Man are the two of my favorites. And him in his first movie was so funny, so heartwarming, and just really good. And Ryan Reynolds nails it as Deadpool, and I cannot wait to see him back in more MCU stuff. Deadpool 2, loved it more because we got to see Cable. He was Josh Brolin was so good as Cable. I hope sometimes we can see him again. And seeing Juggernaut, he was a menace. But of course as well, Ryan Reynolds nailed it. I loved the comedy, I loved the action. It was just a solid good film. But Deadpool and Wolverine has to be my favourite. I love seeing Hugh Jackman come back as Wolverine. Seeing some of the old X-Men Fox characters come back. Seeing Chris Evans as Human Torch from the old Fantastic Four films was shocking. And this film was brutal. Very gruesome, very hot, but very heartwarming. And I love the soundtrack. I've seen Bye 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 by NSYNC. One of my favourite songs now. So that's why Deadpool was at number 3. At number 2, I have the Spider-Man trilogy. Now, I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan. Anything Spider-Man films or stuff comes out, I'll watch. And now there's a new trilogy coming out. With the old trilogy, Spider-Man Homecoming was I'll say it's not my favourite, but it was a solid start to showing the ground levels of street levels of Spider-Man, and seeing Michael Keaton as Vulture. Oh, he is one of my list of favourite villains in the MCU. Spider-Man Far From Home, we have Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. He was good. I loved the role. He was kind of wasted off. I loved the action. I loved seeing all the elemental stuff, and seeing Peter Parker and MJ's kind of relationship grow a bit. But of course, Ned is one of the funniest. But of course, Spider-Man No Way Home has to be my favourite. It is the one film I watched the most, and I actually watched that film in 3 cinemas 3 times. That's how much I love this film. I love the soundtrack. I love seeing Andrew. I love seeing Toby. I love seeing Tom Holland, and I love seeing all the old villains come back. It was just such a good film, and it will always be one of my favourite films. Fast Rise is number 2. But of course, at number 1, if you haven't seen me clearly, it's got to be Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the trilogy. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was phenomenal. James Gunn knows how to direct a movie. Him and doing teams. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord nailed it. I loved the character building. I loved the world building. Ronan the Accuser was a bit boring, but I mean, who really cares about him? I love the soundtrack. I love everything about Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, even more better. I love seeing, I've forgotten who plays Ego. If you know who plays Ego, please put in the comments so I know. Ego was just phenomenal. It was heartbreaking to see how Quill's mum actually died. Of course, the soundtrack was a banger. Seeing Yondu in this was amazing. So sad he died in it. I wanted to see more of him. Kraglin was, of course, funny as well. Rocket having more scenes. Groot will always be my favourite character. But, of course, my favourite Guardians of the Galaxy film has to be the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That film made me cry coming out of the cinema. It was such a good ending to the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. I loved the soundtrack. High Evolutionary. Oh, he got on my nerves. But he was a phenomenal character in the film. And I'm so glad that he's not dead. If you've seen the deleted scene, you will know. But that was all my trilogy rankings of the MCU Trilogy. If you want to tell me your opinions of all the your favorite trilogies, down below. And of course, if you want to see if you've got any video recommendations, put in the comments below. And tell me what you thought of my ranking. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or do you have something that you're working on? But of course, I'll see you guys in the next comic book video. See you comic books fans later.